what is love. Favor is who God has made to like you, and their willingness to communicate benevolence to you. Favor is who God has made to like you. It's amazing how your life can change when the right people like you. It's true. The Bible is full of heathenistic kings who fell in love with certain individuals, like Pharaoh to Joseph, and all of a sudden their lives changed. Like Daniel in Babylon. Two men had a similar dream, and for one person it meant the favor of the king. He was restored as the wine presser. For another person it was death, and they hung him, and the birds of the air ate him up. But I've taught us again that relationships don't maintain themselves. This is the most important part of my conversation. Relationships don't maintain themselves. The parties involved must commit to maintaining it. Any kind. It doesn't just have to be love relationships, marriage, or this. No, any kind. Business relationships, your relationship between you and the Holy Spirit, your relationship between you and your friends, you and parents, love relationships, marriages, business, career relationships. No relationship maintains itself. The parties involved, doesn't matter how many, they must commit to maintaining it. For many people, the scope of love is just emotions, or a word we have invented to explain it: feelings. So when you feel good about a thing or a person, and you are asked to articulate what is happening to you, you say, I love that thing. I want to share with us a number of things that will help us. Ready? Number one, true love is not emotions. True love is not emotions. It's not feelings. Now, don't get me wrong. There is an emotional component when you are talking about love. There has to be an emotional component, but love is not emotion. Please listen. There is a lot of trouble in marriages, in relationships, in carnality, attachment to things, because of this one definition: feelings. One of the biggest unbecomings of people is their vulnerability to feelings. For when you become a victim of feelings, both your relationship with God and your relationship with life will be shattered. Listen, love is not a feeling. Love is not emotion. Love can and should create feelings. True love should create feelings. Don't get me wrong. True love should create emotions. Without emotions and without feelings, you cannot be committed towards a person or a project. Feeling without emotion, there is no basis for being passionate. But love is not feeling. Are we together? Love can create feelings, but it's not feelings. We live in a world where our definitions of love are based on feelings. So when you feel good about a person, you say, I love that person. And for many of us, now I say this with honor, we have watched films, we have been exposed to books, and we have even been mentored by personalities who have been so inclined to emotions, and the entire scope of their definition of love is that it must always give you a feeling, a positive feeling. And if for any reason the feeling is not positive, then it is not love. That is not an accurate teaching. Is God helping us? So if